Assalamu alaikum, ma'am.
Alaikum assalam, Rosanna. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, ma'am. I'm fine. How are you, ma'am, today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing well. I'll start with the lecture. The way in this, what I have did is because we have to do the task-wise assignments now. So in your activity one, I believe, or task one, we are having the questions from LO1 and LO3. So first, I'll be completing the learning outcome number 3, and then we will be doing learning outcome number 2. All right. There is a little bit of shuffle in the sequence, but again, we will be following the
Mm.
exact, what do we call, the sequence of our assignment brief.
Yes, ma'am. So we're starting LO3.
Yeah, LO3
Uh,
first and then LO2.
LO2, okay.
Okay. Understand the use of loyalty schemes in CRM. First, we will see that what the loyalty schemes are, and then obviously we know that what CRM is, but I'll give a little briefing for it too. CRM is a strategic approach that businesses use to manage interactions and relationships with their consumers. That is the mean or the medium through which we connect with our consumers. They could be online, they could be physical, they could be remote too. It involves the implementation of the processes, technologies, and the practices to analyze and optimize consumer interactions throughout the entire consumer life cycle. That is, from talking to them, from taking the orders from them to solving their problems, getting up to their complaints, feedback. The CRM is revolving around it. It aims to enhance consumer satisfaction. What we achieve from CRM, the first is the satisfaction of the customer. Then streamline the business operation. That is, whatever the objectives, goals we have in our business, in our organization, we are going to achieve that through CRM and ultimately drive growth and profitability. Obviously, when you're satisfying your consumers, your goals are getting achieved, then what will happen? You are going to achieve more and more in the specific field and will go beyond further the profit limit, your profit margins, your break even points, and growth as well. Now, moving towards the loyalty schemes. Loyalty schemes, also known as loyalty programs or rewards program, are structured marketing strategies designed to encourage customers to make repeat purchases and foster long-term relationships with a brand or a company. So the other words for loyalty schemes are the programs and the reward programs. This means the consumer which is buying the product from your organization, whatever the product is, the kind, the type it is, the customer is repurchasing the product again and again. That is known as the affiliation with the organization of the consumer with the producer and the product, and that is loyalty scheme. These programs typically offer rewards, incentives, or exclusive benefits to consumer who regularly engage with the business. That is the one which are regularly purchasing the product of your organization. They are going to have some extra benefit, a fringe benefit, a USP, a unique selling point. That is, they're going to get reward, maybe in the form of points, incentives, other benefits, or exclusive benefits. For example, whenever they're going to purchase a product, they would get a 10 or 20% off. The goal of the
Ma'am,
loyalties, oh yeah,
sorry to interrupt you in the ma'am. So, ma'am, loyalty schemes is mostly not for repeated or like they are just repurchasing the products. It's like known as the
repeated
loyalty program.
purchases.
Repeated. Okay.
Yeah,
Repeated. Okay.
again and
Thank you.
again, the same product, they're going to buy it hundreds and thousands of times. The goal of loyalty scheme is to increase consumer retention. That is why we are inculcating the loyalty schemes in our organization, because we want to retain them for a longer period of time. And that could be possible by giving them discounts, offers, and good quality product with a price too. Drive repeat businesses. That is, we're going to thrive in the same industry in the market and ultimately enhance the consumer lifetime value. That is, like our parents, like my parent, my daddy used to buy bread from a certain brand. It is a ATHE brand in Islamabad. Still, we children, we are in our own homes now, but we buy from the same brand. So it's a legacy that we have to buy it from there, no matter what. We don't ship. A popular example of a loyalty scheme is the Starbucks Rewards Program, a loyalty program, reward program. In this program, consumers earn stars for every purchase they make at the Starbucks stores or through their Starbucks app. It goes for the Tim Hortons too. As the consumer accumulates stars, points, they can redeem them for free drinks or food items. That is, once you calculate a certain amount of points rewards, you can claim it on the counter and they are going to give you free food or drink, whatever you want to purchase at that time, in the compensation of those points. And same goes for the McDonald's too. Additionally, members receive personalized offers and discounts based on their purchasing behavior. The Starbucks reward program not only incentivizes the consumer to return to the Starbucks for their coffee need, but also proves and provides additional perks and benefits that enhance the overall consumer experiences as well. Like the environment, you can work there for as long as you want. The toiletries are amazing there. This is the fringe benefit which they're giving to the consumer. So this is the example of a loyalty scheme. Now, these are the integral. Now we are doing the exact part of the LO3. Loyalty schemes are integral to the consumer relationship management, the CRM, aiming to foster long-term relationships with the consumers by rewarding their repeat business and engagement. First, we are clear with that what the loyalty scheme in CRM is. Now we are going to define the points that why it is necessary. Customer retention. Loyalty schemes encourage consumers to continue purchasing from a specific business by offering rewards, discounts, or other incentives for their continued loyalty. By doing so, the businesses can retain the consumers who might otherwise switch to the competitors. That is, no matter what they're going to buy the product or the services which the business is offering at the moment from the specific organization. And if we are not going to continue those offers and rewards which we're giving to them, they can switch to the competitors too. Data collection and analysis. Loyalty schemes provide valuable data about the consumer behavior, preferences, and the purchase history. That is, when we see and analyze, do an analysis on the loyalty schemes, we see that what kind of consumers, what type of consumers, what is their behavior, their purchasing behavior, their likes, dislikes, how often they come to the shop and shop the certain products. This data can be analyzed to gain insights into the consumer preferences, trends, and habits, allowing the businesses to tailor their offerings and marketing strategies to better meet the consumer needs. When we're going to analyze their habits, their behavior, each and everything, their likes and dislikes, wants and needs, then we can better retain them in the business for a longer period of time. Personalized marketing. With data collected from loyalty schemes, that is the one we fetch from it, businesses can personalize their marketing efforts by sending targeted offers, promotions, and recommendations based on individual consumer preferences and purchasing patterns. This personalization enhances the consumer experience and strengthens the consumer business relationship. That is, we are going to divide them into certain groups. Maybe the one which is repeating a product more than two times, the one which is repeating from generation to generation. In this way, we can specifically offer advertisements, branding, marketing for them, specifically and exclusively for them. And in this way, they will be feeling important and they're going to be retaining and buying the product, whatever it is, from you people again and again. Consumer engagement. Loyalty schemes engage consumers by providing them with a sense of belonging and exclusivity. That is, they feel like there is a connection between you, the product, and themselves. Consumers feel valued when they receive rewards for their loyalty, leading to increased engagement with the brand and higher levels of satisfaction because they are getting a perk, a plus point from the regular consumer. Maybe I'm going to, for example, I'm going to Starbucks for the very first time. I'm paying everything on my own, but the other person, person B, he is getting free food due to the rewards and the points he had, basically stars he had gained from the pre-purchases he has made in the specific organization. So there is a leverage. Word of mouth marketing. Satisfied consumers who participate in loyalty schemes are more likely to advocate for the brand and recommend it to the others. That is doing a good mouthing to the other people. If you are satisfied with a certain brand and a product, you are going to refer it to the others, to your peers, to your family and groups. Positive word of mouth generated through loyalty schemes can attract new consumers and further strengthen existing consumer relationships. Like the new startups, whenever we go there, we buy their any product from them, they always say, please do tell us about the review and recommend it to others. In this way, they generate the network as well, and their reputation is going strong. In summary, loyalty schemes play a crucial role in CRM by incentivizing repeat businesses, providing valuable customer data, enabling the personalized marketing, fostering the consumer engagement, and driving the positive word of mouth marketing. This was the conclusion of all the points which we discussed above. Till now, any question?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, ma'am, sorry, I have a question. You explained something about word of mouth marketing. I didn't understand that inside the consumer loyalty.
Word of mouth.
Hmm. It's like you just they generate network only and or something like they
We
increase
don't
customer
generate
satisfaction as
network
well.
in this only. We are basically doing, um, what do we call it? Doing favoritism in a sense. We are telling that the product is good to the other consumers as well. If I don't find something good in a brand and I want to just, sometimes we are in a grudge. We don't want others to be successful in certain brands, their rivals or
Yes.
competitors. They make certain groups and then just badmouth you, your organization specifically here, that don't buy from it. Like, for example, back, I think in the start of 2024, there is a bakery in Islamabad, Claire's. Because it was growing so fast, like literally so fast. In a year, they opened 8 branches here. Uh, Ultimately, I don't know from where they just started a campaign against them that they have dead lizards in their cake and their pastries. It was totally a false allegation. So that was a bad mouthing. Because they have a so strong base, till now they are selling their products to their consumers. The loyal consumers are going back and back to them. That's what a word of mouth marketing is.
Yes, ma'am, I understood.
Okay. Example, a real life scenario basically. Considering a real life scenario of how a retail company, TechMart, utilizes a loyalty scheme in its consumer relationship management strategy, CRM specifically. TechMart is a legend electronic leading. TechMart is a leading electronics retailer known for its wide range of products and excellent consumer service. To enhance the consumer loyalty and drive repeat purchases, TechMart introduces a loyalty program called Tech Rewards. Now, TechMart itself is an organization and they have introduced a program which is known as Tech Rewards. Here is how we want to talk about it in detail. Membership benefits. Consumers can sign up for free to become Tech Rewards members. Upon registration, they receive immediate benefits such as exclusive discounts, early access to sales, and personalized product recommendations based on their purchase history. I don't feel like that you people need an explanation to it. If yes, do let me know because each and every one of you, you must have interaction of using new apps like shopping from the Shein, Amazon, and there are so many other brands too. Even the food grocery store apps too. Whenever we sign up for the very first time, we do get a coupon or a discount code too. That is what the membership benefit is. Points-based reward. Members earn points with every purchase they make at TechMart, like the people who were purchasing the Starbucks coffee or the food from their app or the brand. They were getting stars. These points can be redeemed for discounts on the future purchases or for exclusive TechMart merchandise. The more they shop, the more points they accumulate, incentivizing the repeat purchases. Personalized offers. TechMart uses data collected from the Tech Rewards members to tailor the offers and promotions to individual preferences. That is, the people who signed up through Tech Rewards, they are going to accumulate their data. And from accumulating it, they will analyze that what kind of offers and promotions they're going to give to those consumers. For example, if a member frequently purchases gaming accessories, they may receive special offers on the latest gaming consoles or their peripherals. Feedback mechanism. Tech Rewards provides a platform for the members to provide feedback on the shopping experiences. It uses the feedback to identify areas for improvement. The main reason to fetch up the feedback is what? To work on it, work on your product and your organization. So we can improve and enhance our performance. And it enhances the consumer satisfaction because when we are going to work on it, we will be acting on their complaints. They will be satisfied, demonstrating a commitment to the consumer centricity. And that is the main purpose of the CRM with loyalty scheme is. Exclusive events. TechMart hosts exclusive events for the Tech Rewards members, such as product launch parties, like before launching Costa Coffee in Istanbul to the regular or the general public. It was specifically for those people, the VIP people who were associated with the brand. Maybe when they were traveling any part of the world, they were the regular consumer of it. VIP sales event and tech workshops. These event creates a sense of exclusivity and community among the members, strengthening their emotional connection to the brand. That is, they're going to form their own group, own network. Referral program. Tech Rewards includes a referral program where the members earn the bonus points for referring friends and family to join the program. That is, you are further extending the network marketing to the people. That is a kind of digital marketing, but it's a network, a whole community. This incentivizes the word of mouth marketing, the one which we just read before or above the slides. Word of mouth marketing, the same thing. We are gonna referring it. We are recommending it that this is good, this is bad, and expands the TechMart consumer base. What we are doing it, increasing the consumers, fetching up in our network. Overall, the Tech Rewards has been highly successful in fostering consumer loyalty and driving the repeat business for the TechMart. By leveraging the data-driven personalization, exclusive benefits, and community-building initiatives, TechMart has effectively strengthened its consumer relationships and maintained its position as a preferred destination for electronic shopping. By doing all of these points, adding into their organization and into the ladies' CRM process, they were able to do it and make it a successful organization, the TechMart. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we will be doing the assessment criteria 3.1. Analyze the use of loyalty schemes to gain the information about the consumers. Now, here the command word is analyze. We will be focusing on it and writing the answer accordingly with the points mentioned in the indicative content. And what is the use of loyalty schemes? We will be doing that to gain information about the consumers. That is, whatever the information is going to be, we will be just reading it now. Analyze. Break the subject or complex situations into separate parts and examine each part in detail. That is, you're going to explain each and everything in detail, no matter what. Identify the main issues and show how the main ideas related to practice, that is, problems and solutions. Why they're important, the necessary. Reference to the current research or theory may support the analysis. Whatever the data you are from, wherever the data you are getting, you have to add the reference to and how it's styled. Loyalty schemes are not only about rewarding the consumers for their repeat businesses, but also serve as valuable tools for gathering information about the consumers. We are not just retaining inside the market of the business of the organization by introducing the rewards or schemes, but what we are doing is we want to have information about the consumers. Now, what kind of information could be? The first one is purchasing habits, opinions, references, profiles of the consumers, and that's it. These are the points which are in your indicative content. The first one is the purchasing habits. Loyalty schemes track consumers' purchasing behaviors, including what products they buy, how frequently they make purchases, and the average amount they spend. So what we're doing in the scheme of the purchasing habit, to assess the information about the consumer, we will see that what kind of products they are buying, for how time they're buying it, and for how long. And secondly, like how much time they are spending in the local store or online. For example, a supermarket loyalty card may track which items a consumer repurchases or the purchases most frequently. That is basic necessity, for example, breads, milk, and eggs, such as organic produce. They're not going to buy the regular ones, they're going to buy the gluten free or the organic one or household essentials. We can track anybody from it. Opinions. Clear the purchasing habits?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Opinions. Some loyalty schemes incorporate surveys or feedback mechanisms to gather the consumer's opinions about the product, services, or their overall shopping experience. That is, a survey card in the form of like manually attaining it, or maybe they're going to send it to you online through your email addresses, official ones. That is what is the way through which they get the opinion, the likes, dislikes of the consumers, of the general public, the special and the normal one, both through the surveys and getting the feedback, and they're going to improve themselves. For example, a hotel loyalty program might periodically send out the surveys to the members to collect feedback on their recent stays, including room cleanliness, staff friendliness, and amenities. This is what we generally do get asked from the managers and the local workers too, which are in the hotel and the restaurants. That what how type of services did you like it or not? Ratings and giving a full feedback on names as well. This is also very common. If a specific person has served you so well, so you have to name him or her too. That is what an opinion is, specifically for the hotel loyalty program. Preferences. By analyzing customers' past purchases and interactions with the loyalty scheme, businesses can discern their preferences and tailor the offerings accordingly. That is what they're talking about. They are going to analyze your past performance of the purchasing history. That is what type of products you were buying first or before, and now whether your purchasing habit has been improved or not. Like you were purchasing $50 products, now you're fetching up to 80. So that's an improvement and a difference from your past, which we are doing in the present. For example, a clothing retailer's loyalty program may note a consumer preference for a specific brand, color, or style based on their purchase history and send personalized promotions or recommendations accordingly. Because we know that this type of a consumer, an XYZ person, he only buys black or red. So we are going to give promo codes on black and red only, and for the specific brands as well. Like they only like Armani. So we are going to give specific discounts on that to that consumer only, not to everybody. That is the reason of loyalty program reward. Profiles of the consumers. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I had a question.
Yes.
Ma'am, these apps like Sheen and they start a offer that they're sending free gifts and all that. So that's always fake. So why do they do this?
They have started an offer to send free gifts. Then,
Yes, ma'am. So that's of course always fake. Like I wasted my 2 days and like it's just useless.
are you talking about those links which they send me that you have to open
Yes,
that
ma'am.
link and you're
Yes,
gonna
ma'am.
receive the?
The gift
Those
one.
are the big scams. Never open those links. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ma'am,
I
then
think
that's from the official app. So who
no, no,
is
no, no. They
responsible?
those are the amps. Scams. Sorry.
Okay.
Would you
My
believe? I
friend
don't
sent
know.
it
I
me
shared in the
and
class. I think with Rosanna or the other student that from my official bank account, I received a message and an email that my ATM has been blocked and I have to
Yes,
contact
ma'am.
a specific number. That's a scam.
Yes, ma'am. I remember. Yeah, that was a scam. Yeah.
ma'am, that's too scary. I did not know that.
Never, never.
Yes,
Because you people,
that's
see, you all are girls. We have to be extra precautious. Never open an unconscious or maybe from an exact brand too. Please don't open links. It is very scary.
that's true. Actually,
Mm.
you know what? I've also like gone through, like I didn't go through these links, of course, but these scams are not from the app, but particularly not
People
exactly from the
scam them, the
company.
people from the dark
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
web.
these are
actually
the
from
real
apps. They
scams.
use even they use your phone numbers. From that, they send you this link.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly. They do this.
Yeah,
You have to be
yeah,
very, very precautious.
yes, ma'am.
Because obviously we're going to get a free gift. That's a general thing,
Mm.
but it's not true. They just trap up your mind. Simple.
Yeah.
Ma'am, then why do they
Actually,
do that?
Just to fetch
They
your
want to
data.
use the brilliant idea.
Okay.
They will hack your information and most like a scam which happened in 2018 on Facebook. Many
Yeah.
profiles
My
were
friend was
sold
sending me,
out.
she was saying that a teacher, she won prizes, so you can also check this link.
No, no,
So
no,
I
no.
wasted my time on that.
Please never waste your time on these things.
Yes, ma'am. Now I understood.
Be
Thank you.
very precautious.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Loyalty schemes often collect demographic information about the consumers. Demographic information is age, gender, location, and income level. What's your age? What's your name? Where are you living? Your city, your district, age, and everything, and what's the level of income too. This data helps businesses create consumer profiles and segment their consumer base for targeted marketing efforts. That is when they know that these are most of the people of a specific age and group. They're buying the products from your people. They're going to make offerings and discounts wrap accordingly. For instance,
Mostly, ma'am. Mostly, like where we do shoppings here around. Mostly, they ask our phone numbers.
mhm,
Mostly phone numbers when we do a shopping. So that time they ask only your phone numbers, nothing else.
yeah, they always ask about your phone numbers or an official email, and we
Mm.
always give them. But we don't know that the person who is taking your number or your email address is only a worker there. Do you have a guarantee that when the company hired him or her, for how long they're working there? We don't know anything about them. Most of the people they are from the dark web. They sell up their data. That is why if you see, we do get the wrong calls too.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I have added my address also and the credit and debit card also in the Shein app for these like orders if I have to get anything. So that's right or not?
That is right, because we are affiliating directly with the organization, our information is saved. But one thing, if you remember, whenever we give our address, numbers, and our more personal information, they always say that, do you want to save that information in the Google too? We always click yes.
Okay, ma'am. I don't remember that.
It happens. What happened is we are giving the information to the Google too.
Hmm.
Okay.
So they have the record at the back.
Hmm.
We have to be very careful. That's it. It's better to rewrite the address again and again at every purchase rather than saving your information in the apps. Nowadays,
Hmm.
because of the stupid AI,
Yeah.
Ma'am,
it's
everything
misusing
is
each and
getting
everything.
worse.
Scam alert, and now they're even asking for OTP as well, which never happened. Like
Yes,
according to that, OTP is
that's
now
correct.
one of the biggest scam right now. Yeah.
It has been over now in Pakistan. I think now it has started in Saudi.
No, no, I'm talking in Bangladesh as well. Like they basically don't trust OTPs anymore.
Yeah, never give it to anybody. Come on,
Yeah.
how would you share it with anybody?
Yeah.
Um, Even there are scams like they call you up, your kid has been kidnapped in the school hours. That's not true,
Yeah.
obviously, but the parents, what's the feeling of them? So it's very cautious thing going right now.
Yeah. And most of the time, these type of scams are mostly happening in international countries. Mostly,
Hmm.
especially they mostly target the students. Mostly. Yeah.
Yeah, youth specifically, because they are
Yes.
easily trapped. They're not experts. They're quite emotional, and whatever I could say,
Yeah. Yes,
need
ma'am.
to
Yeah.
trap on them rather than the
Yeah.
bigger one. Okay. For example, a coffee chain loyalty program may collect demographic information to understand which age groups frequent their stores most often and adjust their marketing campaigns accordingly. That is the purchasing habits again, and what kind of consumers they are purchasing certain coffee. Like in the Starbucks, people used to bring their dogs. So they introduced the puppy code, or I don't know what's the name of it. It's a puppuccino, yeah. It's
Mm.
specifically a cream and ice cream sort of thing, which is for your puppies, for your doggies. This was a demographic calculation. Final example, and then it's it. Imagine a cosmetic company offering a loyalty program where the consumers earn points for every purchase. By analyzing the data collected through the loyalty program, the company discovers that a significant portion of its members are millennials who frequently purchase cruelty-free and vegan products. That is, in many of the products at the end, at the back, they have written that these products are not tested on the animals. So these are paraben-free and solvent-free too. Armed with the information, the company decides to expand its product line to include more quality-free opinions and options and launches targeted marketing campaigns on the social media platforms popular among the millennials, like the specific people who only buy those products in which the harmful things are not added, or the other people's living people, specifically living organ, they are not disturbed or harmed at all. Like we want to save the environment too, so the environmental factor can be added too. As a result, consumer engagement and the sales increases, demonstrating the effectiveness of using loyalty schemes to gain valuable insights into consumer preferences and behaviors. So in the end, what's the conclusion? In the loyalty program reward scheme, we are reading the minds of the consumers. What type of the consumer they are, we are going to sell and create our mechanism of the organizations accordingly. Because we only need profit. We want to grow. We don't have affiliations other than money as an organizations. Only few organizations are concerned with the climate, with the environment, with the species, and they are way too expensive at the same time. Any questions? We're done with the today's lecture.
No, ma'am.
Okay, that's great.